Hi guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We're doing 1 Samuel chapter 29. So the Philistines and the Israelites, they're getting ready for battle in their camps. And then it says, as the Philistine leaders were passing in review with their units of hundreds and thousands, David and his men were passing in review behind them with Achish. Then the Philistine commander says, why are these men here talking about David and his people? And King Achish is like, oh, he's just David. He's a servant of Saul. Like, I see no fault in him. He's been with me for a very long time. But the commander is very, 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 very suspicious of David. And he's like, how is he going to fight with us when that's his people that we're fighting against? So the commander tells him to send David back to where he was assigned to because he's not going to be able to fight with them. His main concern was that he thought David was going to trade on them and go after the Philistines instead of the Israelites. It really is a valid concern to have because you're fighting against the people that you was just enemies with. It's a little sus. And in this whole speech, the commander, he brings up the song that they sang, which says, Saul has killed his thousands, but David his tens of thousands. So Achish goes up to David and he's like, listen, you're a great guy. I think you're a great guy. There's no fault in you, but the commander doesn't think you're reliable, so you can't fight with us. So he says in verse 7, now go back quietly and you won't be doing anything the Philistine leaders think is wrong. Then David starts getting defensive and he's like, what's the issue? What have I done wrong? And he says, what have you found against your servant to keep me from going to fight against the enemy of my lord the king? And then Achish answers him. He says, I'm convinced that you are as reliable as an angel of God, but the Philistine commanders has said he must not go into battle with us. So Achish tells David to get up early in the morning so that him and his men can leave. So they get up in the morning and they go back to the land of Philistines, and then the Philistines went up to Jezreel. And that is the end of chapter 29. After this, we got 2 chapters left, and 1 Samuel is done. But that's all I have for y'all. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great night.